Everybody messed up. Everybody. The child, the school, everybody messed up. Lord have mercy. I can't even put my words together. Everybody messed up. The school, the child, the freaking parents, the neighbors. You all know this. 2.5 credits.
Hi, and welcome to Behind School Doors. I'm Mimi.
Chindi.
Brianna.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
You're good?
I'm good.
Good. All right, so today I decided to do like another episode of Who's at Fault? The school or parents? Let's watch this video and see.
He's stressed, and I am too. Like, I told him I probably would start crying. Like, my son is, I don't know what to do for him.
This coming June is when Tiffany France thought her son would receive his diploma.
And I'm just trying to fight. He like, Mom, what was all this for? What did I do this for? Like, don't he get a chance? Do he get a chance?
But after 4 years of high school, this mom just learned her 17-year-old has to start over. He's been moved back to 9th grade.
Why would he do 3 more years in school? He didn't fail. The school failed him. The school failed at their job. They failed. That's the problem here. They failed. He didn't deserve that.
France's son attends Augusta Fells Savage Institute of Visual Arts in West Baltimore. His transcripts show in 4 years, he has passed just 3 classes, earning 2.5 credits, which places him in 9th grade. But France says she didn't know that until February. She has 3 children and works 3 jobs. She thought her oldest son was doing well because even though he failed most of his classes, he was being promoted. His transcripts show he failed Spanish 1 and Algebra 1, but was promoted to Spanish 2 and Algebra 2. He also failed English 2, but was passed on to English 3.
I'm just assuming that if you are passing, that you have the proper things, to go to the next grade. And, the right grades, you have the right credits.
As we dig deeper into her son's records, we can see in his first 3 years at Augusta Fells, he failed 22 classes and was late or absent 272 times. But in those 3 years, only 1 teacher requested a parent conference, which France says never happened. No one from the school told this mother her son was failing and not going to class.
Yeah.
France's son, in his 4 years at Augusta Fells, earned a grade point average of 0.13. He only passed 3 classes.
So now, accountability and thoughts, starting with, Jenny, I'll start with you today.
Basically, my personal view here is that the parent is responsible. And the reason why I say the parent is responsible is because our school system ties up teachers. And I'm sorry to say that. Teachers are super busy. I'm pretty sure the school you went to, given what they said about the parent, is already an overcrowded school. Mm-hmm. So I would say it's for you as a parent to check up on your child, to make sure. I understand she's a single mom, but unfortunately the system is set up in such a way that the parents bears the most responsibility here.
Man, listen, as somebody who just had a child graduate from high school, I can tell you that your child, every quarter, every semester, goes and meets with the guidance counselor, and these are your school options. Everybody messed up. Everybody. Mm-hmm. Is there even 270 days of school in one school year? There's so much here, okay? As a parent, how do you not know any of this? If your child misses X amount of school, because every school gets funding, they're going to be contacting you because your child misses school, that school doesn't get credit and thus loses funding for that particular child. Yeah. So everybody failed all the way around. Secondly, you can't graduate with 2 credits. No. Miss, you saw that report card. You're putting it off on the school. Everybody messed up. Everybody. The child, the school, everybody messed up. Mm-hmm. I can't even... Lord have mercy. I can't even put my words together. Everybody messed up. The school, the child, the freaking parents, the neighbors. You all know this. I'm sorry. I just can't. 2.5 credits? I'm sorry. I'm
2.5.
It's just, the more I think about it, the more mad I get. I didn't know. They just kept promoting him. First of all, the grade will always change. How do you go to Spanish 2? Let me tell you something. If your kids don't get a certain grade, they don't even get to choose certain classes. Everybody was just like, we don't even know what's going on. Spin it. Send the kid. I just can't. Okay, everybody failed. Whether it's the kid, the school, the bus driver. I can't even.
The bus driver now.
How does everybody dropped the ball and was like, I'm gonna blame it. You ever see the end of Spider-Man, the action cut, everybody's pointing at everybody? Everybody's like this in this situation. Sue everybody. I'm suing. I can't get it
Emotional
so,
damage.
so hot.
Oh boy.
Brianna's right.
Yo, you are
I'm
funny.
about to leave. Like, I'm just.
I understand Brianna because of how dedicated she was to her son.
You didn't understand.
So,
I'm suing. When this happened, somebody's getting emails. I don't even know.
Man.
I'm glad they didn't show that poor child. They didn't show his outline. They was like, we're not even going to show the kid. We're going to show his silhouette. Lord have mercy. Shame on everybody. Go ahead. I just can't. I'm going to throw my glasses.
All right.
Woo! My
I
goodness.
mean, I got nothing else to say. Because I felt like you took that. You got it all. No.
Jeez.
Everyone is at fault in this situation. You have the whole No Child Left Behind act that
Some
happened.
child was left behind.
The child,
the
no
parents?
lies, the child should have been left behind
Principal?
in 9th grade. He should have repeated 9th grade when he was in 9th grade.
Lord have
But the school
mercy.
system, they do have a tendency to push these kids through and just like, okay, this is another one. I always talk about the school to prison pipeline. Like, this is it. We're just going to funnel them through and hurry to
He
get
ain't
them
even
out
going
of the
to
system.
prison. They ain't even sending him there. He was going to be just standing in that room and I'm sorry. This is freaking absurd.
Yeah, this is just going to be a laughing video at this point.
This was the crack the child fell. This is crazy. There's no way. Listen, this is my issue with that. Even when the child, everybody just passes the child along, they give C's. They didn't even give them. Like, I hate
You
it.
even get a D minus at least.
Yeah, like somebody ain't said, wow, he ain't passed since 9th grade. Let's change Spanish 1 to Spanish 2. Like,
Yeah, that part. Algebra 1 to algebra 2. Like,
you literally can. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna shut up. I can't even.
So
The mother though, like,
I didn't know he was done. And then the news reporter, he missed 272 days in 1 year. Man,
he said 3 years. He said 3 years.
whatever.
But
Two-
that's still a lot of school.
Jeez.
2.5 credits.
That's still a lot of school to be missed in 3 years.
Lord
The
have
school year is
mercy.
only 180 days.
Thank you.
And you're missing
He missed a year and a half.
272. Yes. Yes. But the school should have not allowed him to move forward. But as I said, there's certain laws put in place. I'm not sure if this
Yes.
child had an IEP, which also allowed him to move forward, because sometimes that will be the case. But mom, hello.
Isn't there meetings with
This is, yes.
IEPs?
There's IEP meetings. I'm sure more than one teacher reached out for this little boy and was
There
like,
has
okay.
to be.
There has to. I'm sure the school called multiple times.
Truancy?
Hello, because in the majority of the states, I'm not 100% sure, but if a child misses a certain amount of school days, they are going to call CPS. And CPS will be in your house because of ed neglect. But obviously, I don't know if CPS couldn't get a hold of them. You knocked
Maybe
on the
she
door,
was at
did it
work.
happen?
He
She does work through
Out where
jobs.
he was at
He was in his room playing video games.
and they showed him playing the He's just like his silhouette.
And she's just like, the school.
I had no idea.
That is terrible.
I know you gotta be home for at least 30 minutes between 7 and 4. Like, I'm sorry. What is...
But you know what? This is something that I've been seeing a lot more and more of recently, is the truancy, kids not going to school, period. The parents not being able to get their kids to go to school, children failing classes, and there's not much that the school can do.
And
The parent has to be able to step up, but then parents are not stepping up to make sure that the child
Well,
goes to school, or at least does work in school,
You can't-
or meets with the teachers.
you have to be careful how you discipline your kids too. Like, you gotta make your kids do something, but you can't beat them, you can't threaten them, you can't do this, that, and the third. I'm not making excuses, because obviously, I feel some type of way about this whole situation. But
Depending on where you are, you are able to physically discipline your child.
where was she at?
Just don't abuse your child, and do not leave marks, and it should be an open hand. I'm just going according to what the law says, and this is some places and not everywhere.
Yeah, actually, most of American states, you are allowed
Yes.
to discipline your child.
But do
in
not
most-
get the belt.
But you're not supposed to get a belt or
Don't
put
get
marks
the-
and all that.
Well,
That's it. That's the
don't
only
go
thing.
shoot.
My parents didn't get that memo.
Because it wasn't like that when we were growing up, so.
It's basically you can discipline your child. Well, she has 3 jobs though. Is it?
Yeah.
She said she had 3 jobs. We don't know if they're full-time, part-time, per diem. I don't know.
For real. True. But the thing is, like, at the end of the day, I understand, it has to be tough being a single mom of 3, working 3 jobs, but you have to make sure that you carve out, as you said, 30 minutes, even 20 minutes, to make sure that your child or children get to school and stay in school. Now, what's going to happen to this child in his future? He's going to be 17 years old in the 9th grade?
And can you even go to school after a certain age? And
I think there's a limit.
they're going to put him in those classes.
They have till, I think, 22.
Hey, Siri. We got to find this out. Marilyn, what is your loss, man?
But I believe, like, especially for special ed students, they have up to the age of 22 in some states to be
Okay.
able to attend high school,
Okay.
right? But at his age, he might as well just go get his GED and chalk it up to getting a trade done. He needs to go to trade school. That's where he needs to go,
You
vocational
can
school.
attend public high school until 21 in Maryland. Listen,
21.
go back to school and get it done. Okay? You give me
20.
an email, I'll check it on you.
Listen, imagine being a freshman in high school talking about, hey, people, come hop in my car.
Yeah.
I could drive you around. Oh, no, not at all.
No, but
Go get your
but
GED.
aren't there issues though, because you are in the same classroom with people who are underage?
What are you, like?
But once he
14?
turns
You're
18,
14.
Yeah,
And
once-
then you
once
have
he
a
turns 18.
18-year-old inside your class.
I can't see.
Listen, when I was in high school, I kid you not, I went to a Catholic high school.
Yeah.
I was about 17, and the person who was graduating was 21.
Wow.
21 years old. And I said, do you have 21-year-olds in high school? Because I thought we were done at 18. 21 years old. And once again, I went to a Catholic high school. They didn't have IEPs or nothing like that back in the day. So I don't know what caused him to stay in school that long. But yeah.
21 years old? Jeez.
In high
Crazy.
school.
That's crazy.
Surprise. Okay. But say, do you have anything to say on this situation?
I feel like Brianna said it all.
I couldn't even say it all because the words.
They could have come out.
Everybody is definitely responsible.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely more so. There's more weight on the mom and the student.
Yeah.
Like, you could not have thought that you would be passing if you're not even in school, nor are you doing well on your assignments, apparently.
Right.
Like, yeah, they pushed you through, but did you really think that you would get away with it? And the parent, I mean, yeah, it's hard, right? You're a single parent, you're working 2 jobs, but there are report cards, even if it's a conversation, right? Or, like, what, you gotta look at something.
Yeah.
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 Maybe,
Progress note, something.
You can't just be like
yeah.
just a passive, like, bystander watching your child. Like, this is your child. Your job is to make sure that they can go out into society and live and prosper on their own.
Yeah.
Now
Right.
you're going to be taking care of this kid for a long,
For a
long time.
Because where does I'm going to go right back to accountability. When does that happen? Teaching him how to be a young man navigating this world, especially a young man of color.
Yeah.
Navigating this world. He needs his education. And to be okay, because that's what I'm hearing from 4 years out of high school, being okay with him not going to school. I'm sure you knew, and I'm sure you were contacted plenty of times. For you to be okay with that to me, that's not okay. There should be more repercussions for parents who aren't living, holding up their end of the bargain. A school can only do but so much. As Chindy said, at schools, our hands are tied in multiple ways. Hands tied, feet tied, mouth zipped.
Yeah, it's my thing is that everybody's responsible, but like said, I think most responsibility is with the parent.
Yeah.
And
It's gonna fall on her because she's the
You
parent.
know.
But now you don't went on the news. I'm just thinking. Everybody knows. Oh, that's such and such mama.
Yes.
You know that.
Yup.
Like
That is true.
she did him such an injustice. You should have went quietly to court. Like
No, the thing is okay, you want to be on the news, do what they did to him, silhouette. Have a
Yeah.
little shadow over her, something.
Nope.
She got a whole face.
everybody knows. All her co-workers.
School he goes to,
What
his
school?
grades, his transcripts are all online.
man, and
Poor
people
young man.
they'll be talking about you
Yeah.
inside. Or sometimes in your face, if they really, that's why your
listen.
child is.
Oh, I'm on the
if
news
you-
last night.
And if she gets into an argument with anybody, man, they're coming after her.
That's why your son has to go all the way back to ninth grade.
It's crazy. it really, really wouldn't take much investigation to even figure out who the kid is. That's
Oh, no.
like,
We got his silhouette. We know what school he goes to.
yeah, it's double wrong. It's like wrong. It's just horrible. I feel bad for I don't even know.
Exploited that poor child. His whole business. It's terrible. I can't.
That video is, oh my goodness, I didn't even watch it until now.
I wanted the real true reaction.
Well, you got it. I'm gonna be reacting all night. I can't do that.
All right, so before we wrap up, any final thoughts as we go around?
You already know.
Parents, always, I understand, even if you're a single parent, it can be difficult. Brianna was a single parent and she managed to do it. You can do it, and you can raise your child. You have to pay attention, even just 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes to look and see if he's been doing his homework, if he's been doing his stuff, just 30 minutes. Maybe working 12 hours a day, you can take 30 minutes out of your time.
Everything's on an app. I just thought about that. Everything's on an app. If my son was late to school, I knew by 11 o'clock he was late to school.
That's true.
Yeah.
Everything is on an app.
They have robocalls that come through. Yeah. It's the truth.
Yeah,
It's so true.
So
Listen, I get emails for kids who are all the way downstate talking about this person has not been in class. Oh, for real? Let me just call really
You
quickly.
can check
So,
your
yeah.
kids' homework on school. Oh my goodness.
There's school too. There's Power School. There's parents
Google
Square.
Classroom.
There's all of that where they
Parent
have these,
portal.
Yeah, they have these open communication for teachers and parents, especially because everybody has a busy schedule.
And you
Shoot,
get
I used to
robo-
text parents like,
Yeah.
sir, ma'am, come get your kid.
And like you said, you get robocalls and robo emails.
Yeah, yes, they go automatically.
while we're concluding, I just don't believe that for all those 3 years, that this school 100% didn't communicate. 100%.
Right.
I can understand that they missed some time, but I highly doubt, especially that they missed a number of days, that the school didn't communicate. Because you know how much trouble whoever is administrator will get into if that was 100% what the mother said. I highly doubt it. I think she's might be exaggerating a little bit. I'm just saying. I'm not saying the school didn't have neglect. I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't think it's to the level she's describing. That nobody in the 3 years
4 years. It was 9 to 10, 10 to 11.
Yeah, I highly doubt that. I highly doubt it. And no teacher ever tried to communicate that all the teachers were just didn't give I'm gonna put it.
Kaboom-O's.
No, I'll say it.
That's
I can say it. I'll say it on YouTube. It's towards the end. No, don't you give a shit about your child? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. There was always that one teacher. There's always there's always a Mimi. Okay, there's always that Mimi.
Wow.
So one Mimi out of 10 or 20 teachers who will be like, hey, wait a second, there's something going on here. I gotta check up with this parent.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure the one who followed up and she just didn't reply. I bet you there's probably one teacher who followed up. I'm pretty sure there's a teacher who's even waiting saying, hey, I contacted you.
Yeah.
They just can't say it because privacy laws and all that.
Yeah.
You know, they can't say, hey, I contacted this teacher. No, I highly doubt it. I'm sorry, miss. I highly doubt it. I think you're just trying to get on TV and blame the school for everything. I highly doubt it.
All right, Say, you got anything, any final words to say?
It's just sad.
It is sad.
horrible.
It's
And that
sad.
poor kid, that poor young man, it's just
Poor
horrible.
little Trey. Jeez. Sorry.
Horrible.
I have to give him a name. Sorry for all the Treys out there. So my final thought is there needs to be better communication. Parents need to step up more and more for all children, but especially for our children of color who are definitely disenfranchised within this society. Definitely need to be more engaged because I guarantee you schools, teachers are yearning and wanting that from parents.
Yeah.
And parents are not understanding. The teachers are here, the majority, not all, I get it, are here to be partners with the parents when it comes towards the education of the child. But if the parent isn't meeting the teacher halfway, what more can a teacher do?
Exactly.
Be a parent. Grab your child, metaphorically, and make sure that they go to school. Hello, discipline. If you don't take the cell phone away from these kids, if you don't take the controller away, if you don't take the TV off of the wall and put it in the back of your car and drive every single day to and from work with the TV in the back of your car to ensure that your child is not watching TV or playing video games, do what it is that you got to do as a parent, the one who gave birth and created these children, to make sure that their future is brighter than what you had growing up. And that's my final thought. Till next time, peace.
Bye.
Bye.